Hello, NCC. Happy Tuesday. You know, I looked this morning at how many weeks we've been doing the staff devotionals, how many weeks it's been since we gathered together in the house. This is week 17. I don't think any of us expected 17 weeks ago that we would still be on this journey and not done yet. And I hear from some of you that you've just grown weary. You're tired of the isolation. You're tired of work invading every part of your life because now work doesn't ever turn off. You don't get to compartmentalize. You don't get to decompress on a drive home. Your kids are tired of each other, and quite frankly, you don't even get a chance to miss each other because you're always in each other's space. You're tired of the emotional trauma of watching the nightly news. You're tired of the people in charge not seeming to be able to come to some kind of consensus about what we're supposed to be doing right now. And it's emotionally draining. Some of you have shared that you're working fervently toward things you're passionate about, and you feel guilty if you take a day off. And I feel like today we need to press pause and as the people of God, remind ourselves of some things. For instance, in Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, Paul tells us, "Let's not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." King James Version says it this way, "if we faint not." How in the world do you faint not? Especially when it doesn't seem to end. It goes on and on. We have, it's hard to maintain an emotional fervor. It's hard to maintain a positive outlook. It's exhausting. It's hard to fight the good fight if you think you're fighting a physical battle against people. We have to remember that a lot of the battles we face from day to day aren't of this world. They are spiritual battles, and we cannot fight them with worldly, natural weapons. We have to take up our spiritual armor. And so, if you've been feeling faint, if you've been feeling weary, I want to encourage you to look with me at Isaiah 40. Verses 28 through 31. Isaiah tells us, "Don't you know? Haven't you heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow weary or tired, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow weary and tired, and young men will stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, and they will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Their strength is in the Lord. The Lord will renew their strength. So, if you are weary today, one of the best things you could do is to lift up a song of praise. It's not hypocritical in any way. It's actually warfare. And it's actually where we find our strength, where we receive the joy of the Lord, which becomes our strength by waiting on Him, by being in His presence, by declaring what we know to be true. I encourage you today to Sing out a song of worship, a song of praise in the middle of the darkest night, and watch the shackles and the chains and the oppression fall off of your heart. That's where we find our strength. That's where our strength is renewed, and that's where we are able to face a new day and engage in the spiritual battle that we're all in. It's where we're able to find the hope and the love that we're all so desperately needing, so that we can actually give it to others. We are the people of God who know the one person who knows everything. We are the people of God who knows the one person who can actually change the hearts of the people we're so frustrated with right now, starting with our own. So today, I encourage you, turn on some praise music, lift up the praise, sing it out in your own house, doesn't matter who's listening. Sing out from your heart and allow the Lord to renew your strength today.